ang daming sasagutan. That's a valid issue. Ano? Now, let's talk about your solution. How did you go about the problem on time constraint? Okay, let's face it, they were able to finish 2 modules as scheduled. So, what did you do?
Sir, we really need to comply this one. So we have the time management. So if we have free time, o pwede dyan silang isok-sok, paningkamutan ka dyan na mo silang himuon that time. We also rendered our weekends, especially if the deadlines is needed, and to accomplish this one. So extra time, sir, time management nga. This evening, we will make the lesson o pwede siya. Lesson for today o sa musunod na adlaw mahimo na daan para ang sumpay or extra time will be given para ngani magahin ang para
Yes, correct. Pero nag-adjust lang siguro iba-iba sa number of hours sa pagkatulog or sa mga lakaw mga uban, i-allot lang ninyo in the accomplishment of the modules. Now, let's talk about recommendations. How can we better implement the IPBT so we would have less problems when it comes to time constraint? What's my recommendation ninyo? Mentor can also answer.
Good evening, sir, ma'am. So, for me, I suggest that this IPBT should be implemented before the opening of the class so that we, the mentors, can also focus on giving coaching our mentees. And also, like the mentees also can have the focus, especially on what's this, kanang ma-understand dyan nila pag-ayo, sir. Ma-understand nila pag-ayo ang mga courses and mga activities so that they can learn better and they can implement in their respective tasks as an educator. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, ma'am, for that brilliant suggestion. We'll consider that. However, ma-consider na before the classes begins, okay, in place na ang atong IPBT. And that's also a good preparation for the teachers. Before they start working as teachers, they now have full understanding of what they're getting themselves into. Okay, some more recommendations. Si ma'am na ang nag-represent sa tanan o nakapatay lahi nga pwede nga resolution nga ma-try? Same. Okay, now let's move on to another issue. Time constraint, what else? Infrastructure-wise, kumusta mo dire? Internet, okay ang connection, dili problema. Okay, kinsa na ay problema sa internet? Kaya ang atong materials available online. Kung wala ka internet, mag-listen with access. And considering the deadline or the timeline, kung malate ka download or access ang materials, well, it's a good process. Chances are, malate ka sa pag-comply sa requirements. Kinsa may problema sa internet? So, hindi na sa issue. Good. Other issues pa. Accessibility sa inyong mentor, wala tayong problema. Ang mentor-mentor relationship. Sige daw. I'd like to hear other team or pair. Yes, sir. Other ko na tapos isang di ayo. Okay.
Sige na. Asya natin may email.
Hello, good evening. Sir, kasi kami sa Idol pa, tapos yung mentor namin sa Santa Rita, siya di malayo.
Okay. But nag-yung isa man ninyo, sir. What did you do? Okay, that's a reality.
Senta tayo nga, makita.
Magkita doon mo. How was the schedule? Like, how many times a week or in a month?
During the sessions na.
And last session happens as sa schedule ninyo? Once a week? Once a month?
Namin tayo.
Ang naamoy agreed schedule. Okay, so solve na natin ang problema ang distance sa mentee o mentor. Wala na yung issue na-settle na ninyo. Yes, Tom, you want to add?
Much better, sir, if the mentors and the mentees are in the same place. Okay, we have several tasks to accomplish as master teachers, not only our classes but also other ancillary services.
Okay, yes, ma'am. I'd like to ask from higher officers, like, what was the decision behind assigning one mentor to a group of mentees? Whose decision was that? Yes, please.
IPBT team, sir.
So go ahead, ma'am.
Okay. So in assigning the mentors and mentee, since it is a pilot stage, we decided to equally divide it. Kahit hindi siya ng same na paralan, binigyan namin sila ng lahat ng assignment. Swerte lang ako dahil ang aking mentee ay nasa aking paralan lamang. Ang iba hindi, kahit elementary at saka high school. Ganun lang kami, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Sir Clark would like to say something.
In choosing kasi the mentor, the pairing should be in three types. One is by learning area. The other one is by subject area. Learning area and then level. And then the third one is, of course, in terms of compatibility, emotionally. Oo, nandun yun po yung sa orientation. So, atin na lang po is, another thing is, I understand that there had been a requirement that the mentor must be at least a master teacher. But kung wala talaga, kung hindi talaga available sa school, ang recommendation is, doon na lang sa experienced teacher. Huwag natin gamitin ng senior. Experienced teacher. So yun na lang po ang ating gawin dyan.
I think na narinig natin yung point of view from the regional officer. There are criteria to observe in our decision to establish the pairing of. Kay lisod man, kung pilito nato nga layo ang mentor o layo ang mentee, accessibility-wise, that's more disadvantageous on both parts. Tapos, utilize gihapon siguro nato katong mga seasoned teachers. I'm sure their experience can help also the mentees. Oo. Kaya lisod man kayo nga mag-capitalize ta anak ka hardcore ba ta sa policy nga dapat master teacher, blah blah. Oh, it's just a title. When it comes to experience, everyone who has stayed in the profession for quite a time, it's a given they have learned much experiences as well. And these experiences need to be shared with the young ones. Okay, siguro sa mga kung sa may mag-decide sa level sa eskwelahan, I think you can echo the information. Nakapati naman mo sa representative natin through sa plan. Okay, sige. Other concern? Wala na. So, ang atong lang concern, time constraint, tapos ang accessibility sa mentor o sa mentee. More na. Tundukan na nato. How we move on to the next question. Unless na pa issue na gusto natin i-bring up. Again guys, your feedback will serve as our basis for modification of the system so that the next batch of mentees will have easier life. Oh, okay. Sige, sir.
Just let me be clear lang po kasi we are saying that the issue here is yung time constraint. If you will dive in with that issue po, does it refer to the time in accomplishing the modules, or that is the effect of the main root cause natin na overlapping of activities to the conflict of activities? Kasi if we will, just like for example, let's say Coursework 1 po, sabihin ng Coursework 1, yung allotted number of hours po natin is 8 hours over a period of 2 months. So just imagine, 2 months kayo, if you will say 1 hour per day, you could accomplish it in 8 days. Kung 30 minutes natin per day, kung ibigay natin, 16 days. Kung 15 minutes, that's more than a month. Pero yung ating pag-accomplish is over a period of 2 months, yung actual. So we have to say, kung titingnan natin, pag yung reason natin or yung issue is time constraint, saan doon?
Sige nga, saan ba?
Will it be? So, based sa answer ninyo, there are some nodding their head. Kasi ang tinutukoy pala natin na root cause is not the time element here to accomplish, but the activities that you have overlapping of activities sa school. Am I right? Opo. So, yan, dun po tayo sa main task po natin so that we could settle in at least makaka-provide si school head ng solution to that one. Hindi naman po pwede na wala kayong trabaho lahat. Am I right? So, sir, minimize the work done, lalo na po sa elementary. Kasi sa elementary, example, may 28 tayo na coordinatorship. So, elementary teachers, pang 7 si school head. So, automatic si school head lahat. Lahat sa kanya concern yun. Pero here, sa 6 teachers na yun, they will divide the 28 coordinatorship sa kanilang 6. So if you're the new teacher, so meron kang 6 to 7 coordinatorship. May advisory ka pa. Mag-teach ka pa. Di ba? So di ba ang ganda? So, ang ganda ng buhay. That's why, mas okay sa high school. Kasi sa high school, kung math teacher ka, okay kung at least 2 grade levels yung tinuturuan mo. Dito tayo nagko-complicate sa mga multi-grade ng mga teachers kasi different grade levels, lahat ng subject tinuturuan mo. So, kung 2 levels yung times 2. So, di ba? Ang ganda ng buhay natin. Pero at least, by the way, we should be happy kasi yung ating secretary, VP Sara, has acknowledged that yung system has failed us. Have you heard yung sinabi niya last month, di ba? Sinabi niya, the system failed the teachers. So meaning to say, we will be expecting na yung system natin sana mabago, na hindi dapat si teacher yung sisihin in case na may nahulog na estudyante.
Yes.
Dapat si teacher, di ba? Kasi anong gagawin ni teacher at the end of the day? Pag nahulog si student, anong gagawin mo? Kasi magtatanong si student, what have you done? Di ang gagawin mo, you let the student pass. And that's wrong system. Pero, if you have done your part as a teacher, ginawa mo na lang, nag-home visit ka na, wala ka. So, you better fail the student. That's one way of helping. Rather than promoting it to the next level, sino mo problema? The next advisor, the next set of teachers. Diba? Because at the end of the day, yung system natin, si teacher palagi yung reason for fail. Diba? Yung failure natin. So sana mabago yung culture natin na gano'n. So, diba? So, we help each other. So, ang mayan ko dito, since that one will be the main concern. So, yung magiging reason natin is bawasan yung administrative tasks ng teachers. Di ba yan yung sinabi ni Sarah, ni Secretary Sarah? Bawasan yung admin tasks.
Yes.
So ngayon, mayroong 10,000 na open. Pero hindi pa yan, that will not be the exact number of admin personnel na pwede. Pero at least, the department is doing their part. So we salute all teachers on the field for, so thank you for the passion. So, hindi enough yung thank you, by the way. Once in a while po, I have rode on a certain type of vehicle, multi-cab na pa. Then, may nag-uusap dito na nursing students, sabi nila, mag-teacher na lang sila. Pag sinabi na lang sila, I was saying to myself, sige, pumasok kayo dito. Akala yun lang. Dito sa teacher, ang daming profession. Guidance counselor ka, doctor, dentist ka naman, pag may problema. O sometimes, psychologist ka naman. Diba? Ang daming pwede natin. So, buti na nga lang yung ating sahod na yun is a little bit higher kaysa noong unang panahon. Pero po, so I salute all teachers here po. We are not here to identify your mistakes dito kasi yung iba baka na pressure the other night pa, the other day sa sasabihin na anong gagawin ng validators dito? Maghahanap ba sila ng mga mistake dito? Oh, wrong spelling. No. What are we here for is to identify kung yung program is implemented correctly. Kung mayroong pagkakamali yung implementation, that's why we are asking for your opinion. Kung may pagkakamali, we need to improve the program. Kung may mali na data sa course book, you tell us. Kasi di ba, more eyes na nagbabasa, mas maganda. So, we are not certain na perfect talaga yung course book. Kasi ongoing pa siya. So, most likely yung mga course book po natin, modules included, will be perfected at the end. Yan po yung target natin ng validation. Kasi we will be coming back, I don't know kung same school pa din ba for the impact. Hindi lang tayo natatapos sa validation kung okay siya. But, the impact sa learners. Yung na-learn ba ni IPBT, newly hired teacher, ay na-translate sa classroom. And at the end, babalik tayo sa KPIs ng school. Key Performance Indicator. Mag-reflect doon sa performance. Diba, if we have good teachers, newly hired teachers, so sino magbe-benefit? Si student. Then at the end of the day, magbe-benefit si school. Diba? You are blessed today kasi nung unang panahon sa amin, when I was new teacher, walang IPBT. Mayroon lang I. Wala si P, wala si P, si D, saka si T. I lang. So, ikaw doon, Mr. Rosales, you go to the school, this is your report. Sasabihin na dito ng school head. Okay, you will be handling grade 9 math, grade 10 TLE, grade 10 science. So, not only one preparation, that's part of the culture na ini-erase natin na ideal talaga dapat kung ano yung subject mo, that will be the subject that you will be teaching on that school. Pero, hindi talaga yan perfect. Di ba? Pagbigay ng item sa'yo, kaya mo, automatic. Kasi kung magsasabi na hindi mo kaya, kasi you will not be hired. Di ba? Tapos sabi mo talaga, kaya mo, sir. Basta, sabi, do your best. Basta wag lang natin sinasabi na kaya, mukat at the end. Bahala nang magkaya mukat pa, basta you have done your part. You tell your boss na, or if you tell your student, I'll be trying to teach this subject. I'll be doing my best. But, huwag mong isipin na perfect to with the specialist. Pero I will doing my part. Basta wag ka lang magbigay ng information na hindi totoo. Diba? Kaya baka kasi wrong information pag sinabing 1 plus 1, 5. Maniniwala ako on the last part pag 1 plus 1, 5. By the way, kung sasabihin sa inyo kung nagising ka sa mundo na 1 plus 1 is 5, walang problema yun. Am I right? Kasi yun yung na-practice. Kung sabihin natin this one is stable, walang problema. Kung nauna ka, this is the table, ito yung chair. Walang problema. That's psychology by the way. No? So it's a matter of adjusting to whatever situation. Pero po, ang pinakauna natin dapat baguhin is to tell what is happening at this level. Kasi po, pag hindi kayo magsabi ng totoo, the program will be useless. Sayang po. Kasi this activity will be implemented year to year. So kung may bago si Sir, magbabago na yung ating school head, magbago si PSDS, pero si IPBT, andyan pa rin yan to help you newly hired teachers. So you will be part of the legacy ng IPBT. So mag-change man yan, mula TIP, naging IPBT na lang. O baka sa susunod, na IPT na lang. So nag-iba-iba ng pangalan, pero the main purpose is to help new teachers. Sige, mukhang napahaba yung steps.
Maraming salamat po, Undersecretary. Oo, tama po yun. Balikan natin. So, hindi talaga problema yung time constraint. Ang
Overlapping
ang
of
ginagawa ng
activities.
teachers, na-explain sa Rodel. Siguro, tumbukin natin yung problema. Yun ang yung point sa Rodel. Again, sige. Ang problema na na-identify natin yung sa daming gagawin, overlapping ng task, at saka yung distance ng mentor, at saka accessibility ng mentor, at saka ng mentee. Now we proceed to the next question.
Is it a question actually, sir? Or sabi ko may tatanong lang ako before tayo mag-proceed to the next question. Kasi as I observe, dalawa yung in-assign sa amin eh. Napansin ko na yung accomplishment nyo sa module, sa course books, is only up to course 3. Then pare-pareho. I don't know who will answer this. I guess it's the mentors. Bakit po ganun? Kasi considering that IPBT is a self-paced, so we are not expecting na pare-pareho ang magiging accomplishment. There are those na matatapos up to course book 6, merong 5, 3, but not the same siguro. Yes, sir.
Kasi for late division, they will implement po sa the other time frame. So, June. So, para may time frame na they're following na.
1 year sila. March na March 4. Merong isang October, pag-ilas meron dalawang it's not uniform pa.
So kaya nga tinatanong ko, bakit ang pacing pare-pareho uniform to Well, in fact, we're expecting na iba-iba. Kasi self-paced nga. Merong ibang mauna, merong ibang mahuli siguro, pero not na the same yung accomplishment ng time frame, yung date ba? Kasi I've heard na pero kasi Wait, is that the explanation? Na in every course group, maglalak session muna before proceeding to the next. So kaya nagkaroon ng uniform.
Pwede niyo actually ma'am, pinag-usapan talaga namin na magkapareho talaga kami. Okay. Every 10, di ba, sa division, every 10 at the month, I have to submit the result. So, may time frame din kami. Tapos na kami sa course 4, tapos na din kami pag-submit ng score nila. Pero hindi namin inilagay sa kanilang portfolio ang kanilang mga output. Kasi sinusunod namin ang time frame na hanggang Marso.
Klaro na. Ano lang yung point of inquiry lang yung kay ma'am kasi at least naliwanagan. Salita si sir and salita din si ma'am. You wanna add some more, ma'am, from the division? May kinalaman ba kayo sa system nila?
Wala kaming kinalaman. Actually po, this is self-paced po. Meron na pong mga district na until course 4 and 5 na po. Sila po, on their own, wala po kaming pinagbabawal. Sabi nga ni ma'am, nasa course 4 na sila, kaya lang hindi inilagay ko dito, ma'am. Agreement nila yon, basta ang sabi namin, by June, tapos na yung program natin. Opo, yun po yun, sir.
So uniform naman lahat sa Hilongos East.
Okay, thank you. Sige, proceed na tayo sa next question. Si Sir Clark ba or si Ma'am Weng yun ang papasalitin? Ma'am Weng, takeaways.
Information kasi nagugutom na sila. Alright, so next question is, what are your best takeaways? Ano yung learnings nyo from the IPBT? Anybody?
Mentis muna tayo. Huwag mahiya, mag-usap tayo. You're part of the discussion, so kailangan marinig namin yung boses ninyo. What are your best takeaways? Significant learnings? Sir, please. Sa akin to yung dalawang to kanina. Oh, very good.
Ano ba na-learn mo? Represent, come on.
Okay, good evening. So, although I'm not a master sa Coursework, sa tanan, I have learned from itong course 3 na to, although finish namin sa course 4. Itong PPST, bago nga to sa dyan, Coursework, akong mind. Mga lesson plan, of course, kaya pag-eskwela, pamamantaan, pero enhance pa natin ang knowledge, lesson planning, or delivery sa atong lesson. That's all.
Okay, sir. So, ang concern, PPST ang iyang best takeaway. Sige, ma'am, duha lang ba ang atong mentees? O sige, ako na yung magbuot ko kung sa'y tawagon ko, aron magka-answer. Ma'am, hi. There's no right or wrong answer.
Good evening, everyone. So, na-learn na ho ang knowledge and skills, especially kanang mga strategies in teaching.
Okay. Strategies in teaching. Education graduate ka, ma'am. Okay, naibag ko nga strategies nga na-learn nato through IPPT or na-refresh ka lang sa mga strategies? Okay, sige. Kinsa pa may na ay mga takeaways. Maayos sa babatian ba nato nga naa ay gamit ang IPPT? Okay, sige. Unsa may mga takeaways nato? Hi ma'am, part ka, menti ka mga ano?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Okay, so ako basahan na lang ako, sir. Okay, so my takeaways from the IPBT training were enormous. Okay, so the training has provided me a complete guide on how to become an effective teacher despite being a neophyte in the teaching field. This training has equipped me in the right mindset, behavior, attitude, and the skills I should uphold to become more effective, not just in the classroom setting, but also the community within which the school I belong.
Amen. Beautifully worded. Klaro man sad, ma'am. May follow-up question on that, ma'am? Or okay tayo doon? Okay, sige, napasa lang. Sige, ma'am. Very good. How many more? No, ma'am. On takeaways. Oh, sige. Ma'am, what about you?
So my takeaways for this activities standards for teachers. So there are things that we need to observe and that's all.
Okay.
Okay to ma'am. There are things that you need to observe na mas naklaro siya through the IPBT. Sa mga to. You just have to be confident and somehow show your conviction in your answer para man matuwa sila. I think we're good. We proceed to the next question or we ask the mentors. Our next question.
Okay, so let's go to the best practices that were conducted by our mentors. Ano ito yung mentors?
Hands, please.
Yan, sige. From the mentors,
Yes,
what are
ma'am.
the best
Okay.
practices?
Good evening. Ako basa akong answer. My best practices in coaching and mentoring to the newly hired teachers is number one, provide the teachers suggestions, recommendation on how to adapt to the school climate and culture. Then guide them and suggest the teacher for the improvement of curriculum teaching strategies. And lastly is provide technical assistance and feedback. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Can we hear also from other mentors who would like to share?
Yes ma'am, I saw you raising your hand.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon.
Best practices.
My best practices is have good relationship to my mentees so that she can explain openness and have positive attitude towards this work.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It's a good thing that you mentioned about relationship. Today is February 14. And we are celebrating relationship. Okay, some more po from the mentors po.
Yes ma'am.
Good evening, everybody. My best practices for this program have communication with my mentee. Since my mentee is very far, so we use messenger to contact him and give technical assistance to him. That's all.
Alright, sir, I would like to ask, di ba sinasabi nyo sabay-sabay yung mag-accomplish? That one is the best practice of yours, conducting the last session. How is it done? Ma'am, can I hear from you? Ikaw, ma'am, ikaw.
Okay. Okay, bago ang lahat, gumagawa kami ng timeline. Tapos, hinahati namin yung lahat ng mga mentors at mentee. Kada course, ma'am, kada course na ay na-assign nga mentor nga mo discuss ana nga kadang course. Then kada uno na siya ka course i-divide with duha-duha. Ja, manang uniform magamong an answer kay naman may timeline nga kanang uniform magamong bang day mga accomplishment kay amo jud na gisabutan. Collaboration happens sa amo jud nga grupo. Kay amo jud na gisabutan mo dada kutob ja. Teamwork jud ang best practices namo.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello po, good evening. With respect po, that's good to hear yung teamwork. May I just hear about sa part of communication na part. May GC po ba for all members?
Yes.
Ba't hindi ko sinabi? That's why I'm asking kasi teamwork, yung communication plays a big role in establishing teamwork. So may GC for mentees na andun yung mentor yun. So, at bilang yung mentees, yung ating mga mentors, makukulit ba sila?
Try to answer.
Makukulit ako. Duha daw sila na makulit ko. Okay, mas maganda may nagkukulit na mentor kasi nag-remind sa timeline, deadlines ko. But that's good to know po. na you are texting, or if not texting, it will be through GC Messenger na meron. By the way, sa Mentis, may tanong lang ako. Have you ever experienced, when you answered course 1 to 3, na may concern kayo na nag-ghosting si mentor? Meron ba? If not ghosting, singer, si mentor. Singer. Wala naman, all issues were answered. So okay, so, wala na lang daw. Okay. Pero at least open yung GC, at least kung may concern si, immediate concern si Menti, madaling mag-post doon.
Do we have here a school head na pwede rin mag-share ng best practices?
Go ahead, sir.
Kahit yung district supervisor pa natin.
Once again, good day. For the conduct of the last session of this activity, we, as a team, since our supervisor is already retired, and I am acting now as the OSS of Adaptation. So, as the central principal said, I am also responsible for the welfare of this activity because as a team, the four of us already, but our supervisor is already retired, so we have to work hand in hand so that we can come up with this validation and this solution we can ask.
So you also monitor yung coursework ng mga schools?
Yes, sir. As a matter of fact, we have already conducted pre-validation last week so that all the
Best practice.
the contents will be the same, and if there are lacking documents, it will be worked out so that during this validation, this will be completed.
School head naman daw po. Sino si Sir School head? Sir, go ahead.
Good evening. Okay, since I am new school head, so hindi po kanang ang mga teachers mo sa karon nila din sir, only one ang daan o may nabilin sa school. So 3 of my teachers are here because they are new teachers. So nang big challenge ako as a school head, then para na ako ang my best practices, I share to them what I experienced and learned na nakita ko na effective to my students ng based sa akong pagkuhang classroom visitation. Sa akong pag-classroom visitation na sir, nang ako i-feeling na nga I'm not here to critique, to be and put pressure and stress, but I'm here to help you and guide you in guiding the kanang learning process. So kanang sa akong mga teachers na may informal and formal coaching sir para na may informal para dili bitaw ma-share jud niya o ma-share nako ang mga kanang experience o parang mga maayo unsay best buhaton sa teacher sir. Thank you.
Sir Mike?
Thank you, sir. Meron pa? Lahat na nagsalita ng school head.
Ay, kasi ma'am.
Tapos lang pasultiyon.
Good evening, everyone. Now, I am the school head of Hilongos National High School, and I have 2 teachers here. They are new teachers, just newly hired this year. Sir Jerome and Ma'am Annalyn. They are both senior high school teachers. Now, as a school head, what I have done is to monitor their performance, their accomplishment, and to provide support to the teachers. Because if you are not going to provide support to them, most especially they are new as teacher, then wala silang magagawa. No? So, it is important for us as school head, we have to guide them. Wala kong hangat. Ano yung
Muna lang muna, ma'am.
Ano ka lang, sir? Pwede.
Pwede na. I understand, ma'am, we are on the same. I do have also that one kagabi.
Thank you, sir. Now, as a school head, it is important for us to provide support, as I said earlier, to provide support to the teacher, most especially as I know that their mentor is assigned in Santa Margarita National High School because we do not have master teacher. But I have learned earlier that we can also utilize our senior teachers or seasoned teachers.
Season o kaya
Season.
Mga seniors, baka mapagkamalang 60 years old.
Season teacher.
Kumusta naman po ma'am ang sitwasyon natin sa school sa Bukid? Bukid daw sabi niyo sir.
Yes, sir.
Kumusta naman po? Communication is not good.
Good pa rin, sir.
Good.
Sabi na, ano naman po.
Okay na ang internet.
Ang internet, medyo on and off. Minsan kapag ngayon, umuulan, mayroon naman, pero medyo humihina. Medyo humihina. Kasi we have just reconnected just last, I think that was November or December, because during the Typhoon Odette, our internet connection was affected. So that is why we have to find ways so that we will be reconnected and the teachers can also use, because it is important to use internet connection. Most especially that nowadays that most of the teachers are now more research.
Kaya kasi, when I asked kasi the teacher from your school, doon daw lang siya sa bahay nag-enroll sa quiz. And also, there are resource materials na may mga link dyan po sa coursebook na pwede naman nilang i-access. So, pag walang internet talagang hirap. Lalo-lalo na pag ganyan scenario na ilan lang kayo ng mga teachers, ilan lang ma-ask niya ng help. So, there are instances talaga na makukuha mo yung information sa internet rather than asking also the things. So, this is now the job embedded learning. Because it doesn't only stop dun sa mentor-mentee, it also goes beyond the idea na self-paced lang siya using a course book. You have to use also the links provided by the course.
Yes, sir. That is very important. That is why we have to find ways and means so that the teachers can also access the internet. So that was our problem before, most especially also the students. We have to use internet, most especially during the before the implementation of the full face-to-face. There are some students that were online. So that is a problem to us when there are one or two students. So that is why we have to find ways. So we are not going to stop there. No?
See, okay naman po ma'am, you really have to find ways, and good naman po na ang Hilongos may BPO.
Oh, yes, sir.
Sige.
Yes, sir, that is true. We always find ways.
Thank you, ma'am.
Si Sir pa po, ito, waiting na si Sir.
Okay, good evening everyone. So as far as I'm concerned, in our school we have no newly hired teacher. So one thing that I will share to you, being a school head, during the orientation we are one of the participants. So during the orientation I really appreciated the program, no, because a lot of things nga na-repress kasi siya ma-repress, no? So during the undergrad days, so maybe what is siya mas guti, but during the IPBT, na diha makita na diha ang kumbaga maka-learn juga, you can learn many things from the IPBT, no? So I have one teacher, master teacher as a mentor. Sometimes she shared to me her concern with regards to the implementation as mentor, considering that her mentee is far from our school. So what I did is to give some advices to mom. So with regards to that, especially when the deadline is already announced, and there are still problems, to resolve. Really, because of the what Sir said just a while ago, that because of the overlapping of activities, this program is really affected, Kumbaga sa SIP, there is what we call as prioritization. So maybe this IPBT belong to this priority because it I've noticed now, I don't know if it is true at all, but the IPBT is worked out when there is already deadline. So that's why I am saying that maybe this program belong to this priority. Although priority hapon. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your honest feedback. Of course, there are points for improvement with regards to the IPBT implementation. And it is good that we acknowledge some of these points for improvement so that as we go on with the next coursework, we will refine our way of doing the things that needs to be improved. So thank you so much po for all the students. Nakapagsalita na po lahat. Nasaan si Sir? Okay, kung wala na po, okay lang. Okay lang. So we proceed po to the next question to the mentees.
Sige. And this is the third question, and I think you already have answered this using the PPT. Ganito na lang. Ano pa yung gusto nyong masabi sa amin as regional office personnel na in charge po sa IPBT at saka sa SDO na makakatulong din sa pag-implement ng IPBT? Those general points of improvement na kahit pa paano ito maano namin, madala namin sa office, pag-usapan namin, and let's see kung pwede namin talagang ma-resolve at mabigyan din ng DA so that it will be a way to improve the program.
Mentees, any recommendations for the SDO and RO so we can better implement IPBT?
Huwag kayong mahiya. Ano
Yes,
talaga
ma'am.
gusto nyo
Si ma'am, ma'am, share ka, oo.
Good evening to everyone. So actually, to be honest, I really appreciate this IPBT because we really learn something, especially in course 1, there are different scenarios in which we learn how to handle different scenarios in school like bullying, like absenteeism, but we cannot deny the fact na katulad ng hisgutan nga na overlapping of activities. So I don't know if much better if mahimo siyang seminar or orientation for 2 weeks na. Pero mga niya, sir. Okay, thank you so much.
Sige, to answer po the career, ano ba tawag dyan? Gusto nyo i-parating sa amin with regards to seminar. Ano ba concern talaga sa seminar? Tatayo na lang po ako. Sige. Bakit po ba ang IPBT ginawang job embedded learning? In the LND system, learning and development system, the modalities that we have, learning interventions are divided actually to 4. In your case, it's actually 4. But in our case, it's actually 3. Ano ba ito? We have the formal training. Yun ang sinasabi mo, ma'am. Formal training. The other one is the relationship-based discussion learning. That's RDL. And then you have the job-embedded learning. The job-embedded learning is this one. You have the mentors, the mentees, usap po kayo, and then tutulungan ni mentor si mentee, and at the same time, meron tayong self-paced learning. Part po yan ng job-embedded learning. What else? You also seek help from your peers, hindi lang sa mentor, and
all of these things that you are doing is job embedded. Now, bakit siya 4? Ang pang-4 kasi is the SLAC, yung lock session natin. Pero, focus po tayo sa 3. No? Alin ba dyan yung talagang makaka-learn tayo ng maka-absorb na yung learning? No? In terms of the content, basically, as far as the L&D system is concerned, it's actually 70-20-10 absorption of learning. 10% lang po sa training. Ano bang na-absorb sa training? It's only mostly ang na-absorb po is the experience. Totality experience. Experience on programs, but less on the content. That is in an average. I'm not saying that the seminar training will not help you. No, it will always, it should always be augmented by the practice sa school. Ano na-learn mo dito, dapat ma-practice mo yan sa school. Pag hindi mo yan ma-practice, hanggang doon na lang yan. It will just be part of your experience. It will just be part of your memory. Sa RDL naman, nangyayari ang RDL pag meron tayong relationship between two people trying to discuss something. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you go, you have to jive with one another yung mga activities. Kumbaga, hindi naman kailangan na pareho yung idea. There will always be a time na the person 1 and the person 2 will have this RDL, mag-uusap sila in his lens and in the other lens also. Perspective dito, yung pala nangyayari sa part mo. Ito naman yung sa akin. Usap kayo, ano yung maganda out of that discussion. That's RDL. And it's only 20% because at the end of that, you might agree or you might disagree. So, yun, 20% ng po the learning. 70% of the learning is from the GEL. And that is why the IPBT program is through job-embedded learning. Yun po yun. Now, in terms naman po sa seminar, ano bang nabe-benefit natin sa seminar? Nakakaroon po tayo ng Certificate of Participation na magagamit po natin pag sa PRC. Lalo na kung mayroon naka-indicate dyan na nai-recognize siya, meron siyang code at saka number of hours. Ang IPBT program po is nai-recognized. Ano bang naka-indicate doon? Sabi niyo time constraint. Every course book may kaakibat dyan na number of hours lang. All in all, it's only 32 hours. Maximized into 1 year. Diba? Ano itong 32 hours? 32 hours is equivalent to 30 units, CPD units. Because IPBT program is a NAIAP-recognized program. So with that, the mentees can earn. At the end of the 6 course books, makaka-earn sila ng 32 units, which can now be used definitely by the mentees in the renewal of their license. 2 beses pa yun. Kasi 50-50 lang yan. Diba? So, yan. Isang ano yan. So, what we are trying to say now, learning that ito po yung nangyayari, ito po yung ma-earn natin sa IPBT, ang amin lang po is, sana naman po ang pag-implement natin sa IPBT on the right way. Para kahit papano, ang aim natin sa IPBT, matumbok talaga siya. Kasi, meron naman po tayong bibigay sa ating mga mentees. It may be an added burden, but somehow a help on your part na hindi na nyo kailangan pumunta pa sa syudad para mag-attend ng seminar. Kasi meron na po kayong 32 units. Now, for the mentors naman po, it is still a battle between you being an LF and a resource speaker in terms of the CPT matrix, kung ilang points ba. And at the same time, we have to wait also for the issuance. Tama, Ma'am Jen? Wala tayong issuance. But I hope that there will be for the mentors kasi yun naman po, you either belong to being an LF or being a resource person, maka-earn ng 2 times 2 units per hour
or 3 units per hour. Depende na lang po kung ginamit niya doon sa inset niya, in-service training program. Now, as to another idea for the training naman po, hindi lang yan magagamit ng mga newly hired teacher. Sir, mga principals po natin, CPSDS po, pwede natin yan mapagkunan ng resource, ng idea din on how to create a training design na pwede natin applyan ng PD program recognition ng NIAP. So, if you're planning to have an inset training, mag-prepare kayo ng training design o kaya follow niyo yung template ng pagpa-recognize ng PD programs. The SDO can help you on that. I think they will have an orientation on that para sa inyo or para sa mga PSDs natin, principal. Gamitin nyo yung resource material natin dito. Para kahit pa paano naman po, it will not benefit only you. Kung gusto nyo sumali doon, being part of the school, pwede din. Or you can also consider the other teachers. Para naman po, makapag-earn ng CPD units din ang iba using the material. Kasi the material had underwent quality assurance. Tsaka part na yan ng program. So with that, I think everybody will be happy in terms of CPD. CPD po. So yun lang po ang ating
Oo. Sir, tinanong po natin sila kung ano yung gusto nila. Isa po sa gusto nila yung magkaroon ng seminar. But thank you also for the inputs. We respect the suggestion na mag-consider that. Ano pa po yung recommendation ninyo na pwede gawin ng SDO at saka ng RO? Wala na, so okay na to. Ganito pa rin gagawin natin. Sige na, kahit this is your chance. Who knows yung mga suggestions ninyo, pakinggan, i-consider ng higher offices. Okay na tayo? Sige po. Mentor, ano pa ang recommendation ninyo? Ma'am, sige po.
Follow up lang naman sir sa kay sir na yung orientation from SDO about say how to have it credited as sa training orientation ng mga is either the principal or thank you ma'am.
We will be having that this year.
Thank you ma'am.
Okay. So,
May suggestion pa po ba? May recommendation pa po ba? Nakaantay na po yung pagkain doon. Sige, I give the floor to Sir Mike.
Sa'yo na ang floor.
Thank you so much, Sir Tex, for facilitating the FGD. Let's give a round of applause to everyone of us for staying up to this time. Thank you so much. So we have heard your ideas, your insights regarding the implementation of IPPT. And we appreciate po na you have accomplished the course book so far as to course book number 3 with the best practices that you have mentioned. So we hope that you sustain po yung mga best practices na na-mention nyo. Yung lock session, yung communication, yung providing training, yung guidance, and monitoring ng ating district supervisor at saka ng school head. So that we make the IPBT as a priority. So that successful po yung implementation nito, which is beneficial naman po sa ating mga teachers. So with that, thank you so much. And we congratulate po kahit hindi pa po tapos yung course book ng entire course book po ng IPBT. And congratulations po to our district, Hilongos East. With that, thank you and good evening.
Yes, sir. Bago yan, sir, pakinggan na po natin yung mga taga-SDO, baka mayroon pa pong mensahe. You close please the session.
Yung binention ni Ma'am kanina regarding dun sa CPD units na makaka-earn tayo, tawag nito, nasa pipeline na po yung activity na yan for approval na po ng superintendent natin. Opo, yes ma'am. We can assure you na masasagawa po natin this year yung inimiti nating CPD units na maski sa school level, makaka-earn po si teacher ng CPD units po.
Thank you, ma'am. Photo op muna daw po, mga members tayo. So, paano po, I think you have beautiful background, over here or over there? Dito na, sige, dito na lang daw po. Teachers, mentors, administrators, picture muna po tayo.
Lipstick, madam. Hi, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Hapit na dyan. Yumay na lang.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Uy, same sa'yo, ma'am. Mura naglisod na kung naghahanap ako video. Sige, ay butang lagi. Sige.
Picture din.
Oh, sige, sir.
Ma'am, kailangan kayo mo, ma'am.
Abe. Wala pa mo. Oh, sige. Kailangan. Sige, ma'am.
Students, mentors, mentees, join.
Mahal mo pa yan.
Okay. Sige. Okay. Naigo naman. 1, 2, 3, smile. Again. 1, 2, 3, smile. Isa ha.
Ikaw, ma'am.
Uy, okay ra ko. Sige. 1, 2, 3. Sige ra ka. Pero wala ba direksyon? 1, 2, 3, smile. Isa ha. Sige, marag ko ani ka buok. Pasa-pasa na lang. 1, 2, 3, smile. Isa ha. Ay. Na. 1, 2, 3. Desa sir. Ang ako rin sir, sige. 1, 2, 3, smile. Sige. Pause. Mamrot darag imo. Sige.
Facebook page kayo.
Yes sir. Actually sa YouTube na ako i-upload. Kanya i-send ako ang link sa among school head para siya na mo send sa link kuno sa sir sa niya. Sige sir, kay ba na mo school head.
Tapos namin yung Facebook page sa niya, pwede mo makita yung mga pictures.
Okay. Pwede na po na dito sa Facebook page ninyo. Sige sir. Mo lang ikaw ni sir ha. Sige sir.
Sulok nga to, ma'am.
Ayun, sir. Oy. Dili na. Kane? Almost 2 hours. Hi, sir. Ay, ma'am. Ma'am?
Marami mga grupo na naisa. Kaya sige, mag-sit.
Ma'am.
So, kung pwede magayo ko magpasend ko mag-email.
Sa kaniya itong karon. Sige, ma'am. Pwede mo send na lang kung link. Ma'am, kay kanang.
Kung pag na ito, ma-lower ang resolution, ma'am, di ba? So, mo na
Actually, ma'am, ako rin siya upload sa anam ko yung kanang pala na YouTube account ako, ma'am. Ato na lang ko ni-upload. Send na lang mo link sa YouTube, ma'am, kay para mas clearer.
Okay, sige.
Thank you, Father, Son, and Spirit. Amen. Bless us, O Lord, and these thy gifts, which you are about to receive from thy Father through Christ, our Lord. Amen. Thank you, Father, Son, and Spirit. Happy Valentine's Day.
Kay kuan ani ma'am kay
Uy,
wala
our
naputol-putol mo na
entertainer.
ako ma'am from
Well,
the opening program then ato pag interview.
So, imo na kayo.
Oh, ako ba na siya usaon na siya mga almost 2 hours gid siguro ni ma'am.
Ayaw, mapuport to na ko din mo. Pero na kay focus ma'am wala. Puro ka
Kuan, gamay ra ko focus ma'am na ako yung mga ako to ko kausap na ako yung mga asa man to ipa-email ako ma'am.
I-send ako ni sir ang email sa HRD.
O sige ma'am.
Kasi forward na lang yan sa email.
Di sa amo sunod ma'am, amo i-throw sir Leo. I-throw lamang na mo ni mo sir. Mo-send si ma'am sa kana.
Email na HRD sir bakit? Nindot man ang yung documentation. Kung ang pala ni ma'am, kaya palang stand medyo. Sige ba siya mag-split? Karoon kami na isa sa inyo sa east. So, makayo na po siya.
I-send niya sir ang kaani mo sir para makabaw tag ang ilang email ato i-send. Mo ano to makaya ba og send ang video lagi sa email bukat makaya kay hours man.
Especially kung 2 hours na iko pa man i-edit.
Ako pa na siya ni ako ra maging puning wala naman ko i-edit or something ma. Ako lang to isumpay-sumpay tanan. Ako pag-upload mura kay importante man ang mga kuan ninyo diri mo yung mga talks good. Oh. Sige mama. Sige ma'am. Okay ma'am. Sada na ka oras niya. Kato ganyan pa opening light ko to. Sige, how ka syaritan. Ha? Taas kayo. Dugay. Bisa lang sila. Ugma na lang, madam. Uy mo ano yung mga nami? Usaman. Uli na tating.